I like this guy so much, I got another one. One for upstairs and one for downstairs. I named him Twiggy. Twiggy lives upstairs. Don't you, bud? Funny you chose that way. Because they'll program themselves, right? And they'll figure out what's the most efficient way to clean the floor. Now, Monday, when you can program it to whatever you want, right? But it'll mop the floor, it'll mop the carpet a little bit, it'll, whatever. It'll do the edges. The one that I got is self-cleaning, so it'll clean the mop heads when it's done. It'll empty the trash inside the container here when it's done. But right now, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, today's Friday, and I made it so all it does is clean the carpets Monday, Wednesday, Friday up here. And then Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, it mops the floors. So now it should be done and ready to go back to its base. So it's thinking whatever it's thinking. Come on, bud, what are you doing? Or did I tell it to vacuum the floors too? I don't know. Now see, if you're in the way like I am sometimes, you just go throughout your day and it does its thing. It'll move around you. Now there's two little white things on the floor is some paint, so I need to actually clean the floor better, but so I guess I have it programmed to vacuum the floor too, not just the carpet on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay, well. And I think I had it scheduled for do the carpets first, and then vacuum the floor. So I think that's what it's doing right now, vacuuming the floor after it did the carpet. Or you could tell it to do everything all at once, whatever you want it to do. But what I like about it is it'll go back to the base over here, right? It'll automatically go back to the base when it's done. But here, see, clean water, dirty water. And I just put regular water in here, really. Very just regular water. And you can do whatever you want. Maybe a little bit of vinegar to it if you're that kind of person. But I put in just a little bit of Murphy's oil soap, just to like half a cap or whatever. And then you empty this out. You can do it each time, or you could do it, whatever you feel. But just pay attention. And then in here, I don't know if I take this off, will it do anything, but and there's your vacuum bag, right? And you just empty that out. So it goes back into the docking station here and empties itself out. And here's where it cleans the mop heads. So, and it'll tell you that, look, you need to clean the mop heads here. And I didn't do that last time. So, which I guess is kind of what I'm doing now. But yeah, it'll tell you everything, which I think is kind of cool. And here comes Grace. Hi, Grace. Hi, baby girl. Twiggy's here to see you. Twiggy loves you. Yes, he does. Hi, baby girl. Sometimes it gets a little stuck here because it's not tied down. Grace has gotten used to it. And you could help it out. Like right now I moved my chair out of the way, right? So it gets in there. Because majority of the time I'm kind of here in the office. But it's a good little boy. It's a good boy. Does a good job. I'm actually very pleased with this. And again, like I said, the shininess of this is it's just water. Just water. Grace, are you a good girl? Yeah, you are. Grace, it's a good girl. I love my Grace. I love only Grace. See, now it says it's completed. It's going to return to the dock. Now Grace is in the way. We'll see what it does. Look at that. Boop. Oops. Sorry, honey. It is what it is, see? Grace went back downstairs. And now watch this. See, it'll empty the bag. It'll empty it into the bag. Because all I said was vacuum. Now if it said mop, it'll say auto cleaning mop heads or something like that. But that's the joy of it. So really like my little, well, can't even say mine, it's my wife's. So I bought it for her for Christmas. So I am very grateful.